I'm taking a minute out of this video to plug my channel just a little bit here. If you enjoy videos like this one, would you please hit the subscribe button and especially hit the like button. That goes a long ways with YouTube. Your support is so greatly appreciated on this stuff. I love doing the videos. I love sharing my experience with you. I am located in Maine, and I travel all over the state of Maine, fishing and hunting and all that stuff. So I would really appreciate the support by just clicking or hitting the like and subscribe button, and I will continue on with my video. Well, the bacon's cooking. Imagine you can hear it. Sorry about that, but I haven't figured out how to get you a piece of bacon yet from the lean-to. Oh well, like I said earlier, trying to put this thing together so that we could, kind of hang out at the campfire. While I'm waiting for that bacon to cook, I figured we'd talk about a little bit of safety. Because on YouTube and everything, there's not too many things out here that can hurt you. About the only thing that can hurt you out here is yourself. Because not paying attention, just doing things too fast. I do this stuff alone 99% of the time. So what does that mean? That means that I have to be careful 99% of the time. More so than if I had someone with me. You're probably going to get more hurt having someone with you than by yourself. And the reason is you're talking, you're doing things you might not probably should be doing, and by yourself you don't take them risks. Never take a risk out here for anything. It's not worth it. Move slow. Move slow like a turtle. Think out your moves. One of the easiest ways to get hurt out here is from an axe or a hatchet or your bushcraft knife, them big knives that you see carrying. Anytime I've been injured in the woods, it's been from a hunting knife, more so than anything. I've never been hurt with an axe or a hatchet. Not saying that they're not dangerous, because they are. But I don't use them that much out here. Especially by myself. I do have a hatchet that I lug quite often, but I don't use it for splitting wood, stuff like that, because a hatchet is very easy to get hurt with, because it's short-handled, and if you miss your stick of wood, taking a big swing, it never stops until it runs into something, and usually that's your shins or your kneecaps. So I never use an axe that way. Especially a hatchet. If I'm going to be splitting wood out here, I bring out an axe. An axe to me is much safer. You can get a better swing. And if you miss it, it generally goes straight to the ground. Because of its long handle, it doesn't come back on you. So that's just a little food for thought. While the bacon is cooking, I've got some ribs on there too. Deer ribs. Wrapped up in tin foil. In here, there's ribs. See that? It can look good. Keep that in mind when you're lugging that axe around or that hatchet around, that these are the items that will hurt you. And the other thing is, you know, I don't want to get into everything, but, you know, climbing on things, climbing trees, stuff like that. Avoid that stuff. You might do that when you're younger, you know, your early 20s and all of that, but that's the kind of stuff that's going to get you hurt out here, especially if you're by yourself. At least that's where I'm coming from. I expect to get a little slack out of that because everybody carries a hatchet and everybody carries a bushcraft knife. Personally, I think a lot of the bushcraft knives are too big. Being in the woods as long as I have, I've never, you know, holy cow. A smaller knife can accomplish a lot of the same job, short of using it as something to split firewood with. But to me, a knife isn't for splitting firewood anyways. This is for splitting firewood, where I come from. But anyways, eggs are cooking. I mean, the bacon's cooking. This wheelbarrow fire pit is working out extremely well. Better than I ever could have imagined. Under it is full of water, but in the tub is full of coals. Going to make a great place to make some bread here in a few minutes. Oh yeah, the other thing while I'm here, this is a trail that runs right, this is a loop trail that I'm on. I haven't named it yet. I put this trail in quite a few years ago. I finished it up a year ago. You know, it's a work in progress, all of these trails. And I've got a viewer, her name is Katie. And I promised her back in the wintertime that I would name a trail after her. I had another one picked out, but it's a trail that I would probably only use, 2 or 3 times a year. And when I name these trails, especially for the videos, I like to name a trail that will get used often, like the Silverback Trail. That way, when I'm on the video here, I can talk about the trails, and when I mention a trail, everybody knows what I'm talking about. So anyways, I've decided to name this trail. This is a loop trail. This trail goes by the lean-to. It goes up into some of my best deer hunting, where I've taken deer and I've taken bears. And so I want to name this trail right here. This trail makes a big circle, and it hooks up to a bunch of other trails in the back country. So this is a major trail, like the Silverback Trail. I have this trail, I have a trail straight out back, and then I have the Silverback Trail that heads down to the lake. So this trail, where it makes it a loop trail, that I'm always on it. When I go snowshoeing or anything like that, I'm always on this trail. So Katie, I'm going to name this trail for you. From this point forward, this is going to be known as the Katie Loop Trail. It has all of the same features as the other trail that I had chosen for you back in the winter time. But like I said, this one will get used a lot more, and therefore we will be talking about it. There'll be lots of videos on this trail because this is where I snowshoe. This is just starting point to many miles of trails that I have. And like I did with Silverback, I will eventually videotape a big portion of this, if not the whole thing, and I will do a video for you so you can see the different aspects of this trail. There's lots of stuff on it. Not only do I have ground blinds and do I have places like that, but I have lunch spots, I have benches, like this lean-to that is coming together. That's why I wanted to name this the Katy Loop Trail, because this will be part of my tours that I just do on snowshoes. So I hope you're pleased with this, and we will put this on the map as the Katy Loop Trail. And I haven't forgot about some of you others that I have promised. I have another viewer. Her name is Kimberly. She's a blast. If you haven't checked out her channel, you ought to. It has not a whole lot to do with outdoor stuff like this, but it's called Kimberly Creates. And she'll put a smile on your face with almost every video that you watch. Crafts and stuff like that. But I enjoy it. And she comes along every once in a while and watches my videos and leaves some great comments that just make you have a good day. And that's what we're all about, is having a good day. So I haven't forgot about you, Kimberly. I've got a couple, and another one down in Florida, CLC. We've got a bluff out back that I have a deer stand up on the top of, and I have named that CLC Bluff. She's in Florida. She also has a channel that's antiques and stuff like that. Really interesting. And I don't know if I've got anybody else I promised or not. I don't forget my promises, and more of you as time goes on. I've got new trails that I'm putting in and finishing, and I got lots of trails that need to be named. So as we go along with this, I will be picking out more names that kind of fit what I'm doing out here. Katy loves the state of Maine. That's why I did a video not too long ago. Katy's Maine. What I just found out is she likes to paint. So she has honored me by asking if she could paint one of the deer pictures that I uploaded. And I told her absolutely yes. That's what this is all about. It's about sharing my Maine with you. So I am very pleased that she would like to paint one of the deer that I have uploaded as came off one of my game cameras. So thank you very much for that honor, Katy. Hot. At the end of this video, I'll put you in some links to more topics about the great state of Maine. There'll be 3 of them. I also have a round circle back there. I'm standing next to a bear. Click that bear if you'd like to subscribe to my channel. Looking forward to meeting you, and come along with me to the state of Maine.